Warning. The following podcast contains two highly strung people talking about their anxieties, fears, and worries. If you find any of the content offensive, then we are genuinely really sorry. We won't do it again, honest. Sorry.
Hello and welcome along to the Warriors podcast with me, Barry Dodds, and her, Hayley Ellis.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Take 37.
I'm just moisturising my hands. Do you know that hands give away your age? Don't they?
Yes.
But now I'm trying to backpedal. So I'm trying to stop it now.
What, with your hand? My hand... Fuck. My right hand looks different. Like, look, you can always see the difference on the screen there on the Zoom. My right hand's very different to my left. Like, well, this hand, oh, that's his lovely, beautiful hand of a young man. This hand, oh, someone's been working in a fucking welder's. It's
Why is it? It looks like it's been run over, that one.
That one, it's from burns, from using bleach wipes so much from the OCD. Like,
you only use your one hand. Oh, you're right-handed, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm right-handed. Yeah, so it's obviously going to be this hand that cops all the.
Maybe
flag.
that's why Michael Jackson used to wear one glove, because he was like, because he had the Jif wipes out with his OCD.
Maybe he did have OCD, didn't he?
Did he? Wouldn't surprise me. I think he had a lot of mental illnesses.
Yeah, he had lots going on there.
Welcome to the podcast. Anyway, I've bought. Well, I didn't buy it, did I? I got it from my spa day.
Stole it.
I never stole it. I never stole it. Let's just stop that allegation there.
Technically, it didn't belong to anyone at that point other than the hotel.
Hashtag gifted. But I've just started using that, and I'm just trying to turn back the hands of time.
Right, okay. May I suggest a DeLorean?
Oh, you're funny. You're a funny man. Why don't you take your big comedy hand, shove it up your ass?
Big comedy hand. Is that what we're saying about it? It's later in the day for us to be recording this. It's 6 p.m.
Yeah, it is. We're not usually... Well, it's tea time. What time do you have your tea at, by the way?
Last thing before bed.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you go into hibernation, don't you?
I eat once.
You got all your nuts in your mouth.
Exactly. I'm like one of those big snakes that eats once, ingests it, and then sleeps for 12 hours and then gets up and continues. I don't eat during the day. I don't snack or anything like that. I to be honest, I don't know why I'm a wreck. I don't know why this has happened.
Else, then.
Why I'm a wreck?
No, I was like, all right.
A wreck. Jesus Christ, no. Not with this screen.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
Anyway, what have I been doing? I've took the dog groomers. Getting all the little admin jobs out the way.
Better than my week that I'm having. I'm having a right fucking nightmare. Let's go to worries of the week.
Worries of the week. Worries of the week. Worries of the week. You got a lot to worry.
I have been trying to clean up my computer a little bit because...
Oh, no. Sorry.
Because, as you may have heard me mention on, it was the Patreon or something, somewhere along that, I've said publicly somewhere that I was getting rid of WhatsApp off my phone, right, which is great, but I also had it on the computer as well. Now, as you may have heard, we had a voicemail submission from Eddie Fortune. The word clapped should spring to mind if you heard last week's episode. I actually called the episode that when I uploaded it to the web. Did you not notice it?
No, I didn't.
Someone hasn't downloaded it. Come on, Hayley, help the stats.
No.
What's going on outside?
A dog fight. Right. Oh.
It's Thursday. It's dog fight night.
Come on, I've poured that on one of them. Hurry up. That's a joke, by the way, before anyone messages in.
It's not going to be Kevin, is it?
Why?
He's fucking geriatric.
So, he's 14, still got it.
All right, Kevin VXL Bully. I know where my dollar's going. So yeah, I really like. Long story short, I've got just shy of 40 gigs worth of videos that have been sent on WhatsApp on my computer, and I'm gonna have to try and fix it all. Now, it's really weird when you go and click on some of these videos out of context and obviously out of the conversation. There's a lot of GIFs. For some reason, it's been saving all the GIFs, but then in the middle of it, like, if I have to hear that woman moaning once more on that fucking clips, I must have been sent several thousand of them. And
oh yeah, because you forwarded them me. Yeah, and when you say about out of context, Barry, none of it was ever in context. None of it. I'll just get these videos and I'll go, oh, okay, that's inappropriate. That's getting here. You're like, have you watched it? No, there's never any context to them. It's just poor taste that you find funny, right? So don't try and make out there's some big backstory now.
These are even the ones that I've sent. These are ones that have been sent to me. So, like, you know, like I searched. I noticed that a lot of the same names were on some of them. So I was like, oh, let's see what was going on this one. I've got several videos of Chris Washington's Dots team for reasons that I'm not entirely
I've got
sure.
some of them to be fair.
So I've got to work my way through them. There's possibly a important sentimental video hidden in there, some treasured memory I'd love to keep, but you can get fucked if I'm sitting through several days worth of.
I don't get gig and RAM and all that, right? Do you know when people are like, how much is, and I don't get. I tell you what else don't get. And you can, and this is how many litres to the gallon? I don't know. I don't know.
No.
Do you get that?
No idea. Like I haven't even converted to metric. I still measure things in pounds and centimetres. I get annoyed. Sorry, inches. I get annoyed at IKEA every time I go in, and it's like, oh, this is 62 centimetres. I'm like, just tell me in fucking inches, right, so I can get the right picture frame.
Do you know when I went to Gulliver's World? Do you know, like, the height? So you can't ride on this unless you're
This depressed,
yeah. But it was like so many centimetres, and it didn't have, like, when you go to, like, another theme park, no, not going to mention any names, Disney, they will have, like, a height thing before you get on, so you can actually walk your kid up to it to see if they make the height. Yeah. In Gulliver's, you just had to queue for, like, ages. Yeah, and then they'd go, no, she's not big enough. And it's, like, really bleak. Because I don't know how many centimetres in height she is.
It's actually one of the job perks when you seek employment at Gulliver's World. They don't, you're on minimum wage, but they also say, look, you do get to look into the eyes of a 10-year-old and disappoint them on a daily basis if you want. That's the sort of place it is. It's ran on misery. And if you work there, it's one of the perks. There's a Gulliver's not far from here in Matlock, which is on a cliffside. And so you park up at the bottom, and there's a cable car that takes you to the top, and you work your way down doing the rides. And it was after I'd been that I worked out why that is because they can't risk you getting to the top having had the most miserable day of your life on the shittest rides in the world and be on the edge of a cliff, right? They need to get you when you're happy and hopeful at the top and depressed at the bottom because...
So is it eventually all going to erode away and just fall into the sea?
But most of it has, but it's still up and running. It's the only steam-powered Dodgems in the UK.
Do you know what it reminds me of a bit? Some of the rides, some of them were absolutely great, really good. But some of them were a bit like, do you remember that episode of Father Ted where it was like, you can go on the ladders And he just had to walk up a step of ladders and walk down again. When they had the fair at Craggy Island.
Or like Phoenix Nights when the kids are out on the mobility scooters. It's like that. But it wouldn't work at Gulliver's because I can tell you now, most of the adults are using them to get to the top of the fucking cliff.
Barry.
Wow, Gulliver's it. They go on about
That's
Americans.
Well, that's my worry of the week.
Look, I'm not. Well, I am slagging it off. I don't know why I was even.
Anyway,
to try
back to your.
myself. If you go to Gulliver's, enjoy it. Look, I go to Gulliver's. I'm one of you people. That's right. I can't be fucking off to Disney, right? Gulliver's is my kingdom as well, but I am allowed to say it's shit.
Gulliver's is my kingdom.
It is.
Like
it is.
Fucking hamburglar over there.
Hamburglar. Oh, you'd fucking dream of a McDonald's in there. Like, not the home cooked offerings that they have in Gulliver's.
You know, Wimpy's still going, don't you?
Was it?
I seen one. Honestly, I seen one in the wild the other day in Birkenhead. This is how bad Birkenhead is. In the city centre, they've still got a Wimpy's, and I put it on Instagram with Jurassic Park music.
Get a bender and a bun. You can. It is one of the products available. That is what I'd go for. I would always have a bender and a bun. Because
now, was this a product in the 80s before they realised it?
It's available now. Oh, look, she's Googling. Yeah, bender and a bun.
No, I'm just checking my messages.
Oh, what a fucking surprise. You want to check your Vinted while you're there? Oh, no, you do that on Ghost Hunts.
Oh, no, I've come off that. That's pissed me right off. Don't even get me started on Vinted. It's called Bendy and Cheese.
Have they changed it?
One of Wimpy's famous items was the bender in a bun, a Frankfurter sliced part way, but now it's called a Bendy and Cheese.
Why have they changed it?
Why do you think, Barry?
I've no idea. You tell me, Hayley.
No. Let's crack on with the rest of the show.
But there's now cheese involved.
Too hot.
Don't shake your head. You didn't get invited on Women Talking Bollocks or whatever it's called. This is your lot.
Because I'm scarred. I'm what's the word? They're like, oh, we can't. You're associated. This is it now.
You're forever tainted.
I'm tainted.
You
tainted for curry. Tainted for Women Talking Bollocks.
Welcome to the Amazon warehouse of podcasts.
Can we do some emails?
Go on.
We haven't done any for a bit.
Having a right mood today. Sorry, everyone, if I'm more irritating than usual. I was worried about that the other day. I was thinking, because I listened to our back and I was like, I hate me on this. Because I'm not normally like this. Because we don't normally talk to each other like this. But if we put out how we normally talk to each other, it's boring. It's
we
very
do talk
bitchy.
to each other like this. We do talk to each other like this. But just sometimes, a lot of it we won't be able to use.
It's time for your worries. BJ will make them worse.
So we've had a message from Vicky. Now she is going up to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Now this is a good email. This. So Vicky, when we had our PR competition, who could do like a publicity stunt for the Warriors, she made a huge banner of the Warriors. Like how many centimetres is it? Like
I'll tell you it in inches. I'm sorry, I refuse to deal in metric.
Anyway, she's made this huge banner.
And you can stick your bendy bananas up your arse as well.
Vicky said, just making rough plans for my Edinburgh trip. Is there anywhere in particular you would like to see the Warriors banner displayed? It might just fit in my bag. Laura, Catherine, Vicky L and I should be able to sneak it somewhere temporarily.
Ooh.
Now, I was like, oh, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, where do we want it?
So, I'm thinking of the biggest places in Edinburgh to book things.
Castle.
So, first of all, Arthur's Seat. I want you on your break, Vicky, to climb to the top of Arthur's Seat.
That's not fair.
The castle is fair, is it? Because you'd have to scale that.
It's on one level.
Right, okay, top of half a seat, possibility. We don't want you causing any medical injury, so please do seek advice from a doctor before you undertake any of these.
All right. It's brutal, Arthur's seat. It's horrible.
So no, I'm just suggesting. I'm not saying she has to do it, but I'm just saying these are the places in Edinburgh. Arthur's Seat, the castle.
Yeah.
We don't want any sort of military action taken against her for putting it on the side of a castle.
During the tattoo.
When they're shooting the final cannons, see if you can catch one in the banner.
Or how about go down onto Cowgate? I'll give you the exact directions here, right? So go up the Tron Square so that you are looking down onto Blair Street. So you've got City Cafe on the right and Mercat Tours on the left. A bit further down, you've got that dodgy massage place, and it's there.
This is the worst Google Maps ever. Go on.
Right.
Carry on.
Go down to the bottom of there. There will be a massive billboard in front of you. That is one of the big billboards on Cowgate. Cover whatever poster is on there with ours and leave it there for as long as you can. Take nails, hammers, whatever you need to do. Glue guns.
Do you know that? Yeah, but Barry, this will come back on us because whose name is it on the banner?
Yeah, I'm not bothered.
I am. I am bothered. I'm also bothered about Vicky getting in legal trouble.
What, of whoever's on one of those big boards?
Yeah, because some people would be arsey about it.
Who's it likely to be?
Well, someone who's paid a lot of money to be there is not going to want us defacing him. So, Vicky, please do not deface anyone else who's paid a lot of money.
She's not defacing, she's merely covering.
Right, don't do it, Vicky. You could go to Bobby's Bunkhouse. We've already had a message through on Twitter.
No, why are we advertising to people in Bobby's Bunkhouse? They're not joining a Patreon.
Well, they need new bed
bank
sheets.
Accounts.
They need new bed sheets. You might be able to use the Warriors banner as one.
Yeah, put across the doors to the prison that's next door to it. You could do that.
You
or
could
ultimately,
go to the Pleasance.
Yeah, on the side of the big purple cow. Pin it on there.
Oh, no, don't pin anything. Right, Vicky. I'll tell you what, Vicky, just leave it at home.
No.
Because we don't want you getting in any trouble on our behalf and getting us in trouble as well for doing it. She's not just Stop Oil. She's just got a banner of us, Barry.
Yeah, sit in the road with it stretched. People won't give a fuck. They'll just drive through it.
They would just literally drive through it. They won't care. Did I tell you when my mate got really shouted at in Edinburgh? She come to visit me. We were on Grassmarket and we just sort of walking up. Nice day. And there was a dog sort of like trying to put his nose through. It was like the window was halfway down. He's putting his nose through. And it was a really hot day. The dog probably shouldn't have been in the car.
Yeah. And
she put his nose through. So my mate goes up, Kathy goes up. She's like, oh, is the dog all right? Because she's like big animal lover.
Yeah.
And the dog's like trying to bloody get out the car. Because like can just put its nose through. So she sort of touched the dog on its nose. And the next thing, this man comes over. What the fuck are you doing touching my dog? And she's like, oh, he said, it's a really hot day. I've just checked the dog's all right. And he was like, how dare you? And then he said this, which we couldn't stop laughing about for ages, because he was really shouting out, he was really in the face. He went, how would you like it if I put my hand down your trouser leg? I was like, it's not the same thing, is it? Not because I think she just laughed as he said that.
Yeah. What one's trying to help an animal survive, and the other one's a serious sexual assault.
How would you like it? Anyway, screaming in her face, and she's like, "All right, I shouldn't have touched the dog, but I was worried about." He went mad, effing and jeffing in her face, But like for the rest of the trip, I was just going, "How dare you? How would you like it if I tried to put my hand down your trouser leg?"
Have you ever put a window through in a car when there's a dog inside?
No, but I would. I definitely would.
I've done it twice. Once was outside Aldi. I'd done my shopping and I'd loaded up the car and I'd noticed people gathering around this car and I was like, oh, what's going on here? And I had a look and they were like, "Oh, there's dog attack," and the dog was like, the glass was covered in like streak stains, like off its nose, where it had been trying to get air. And they were like, "Oh, should we phone the police?" And I just went, "Well, I'll break the window." And they were like, "Can we do that?" And I went, "Of course you can." And they were like, "Oh, I don't know. Now I've got a glass hammer in my car."
Of course you do.
Yeah, everyone should have one. If your car tumbles down a hill and you need to get out, you need a glass hammer. So I just went,
okay, but what explains the saw and the also handcuffs, Barry? Why are they
prostitutes? Got to have something to kill a long journey on the A1.
Oh, God.
That's why they put the sex shops on there now. Like, numbers have fallen. Really offensive. So no, I just went, yeah, I'll do it. So I just went and got it, and you literally you don't have to even hit it hard. You just like push, and it just like instantly just like fractures, and you just push it through. And they were like, "What do we do now?" I went, "Now you can call the police." And then I got in the car and went off.
So you let them get the dog out and push in the smash window?
Oh well, yeah.
Right. Okay. So you
I had to get it going. I put my shopping away. I had bloody cheap pizzas defrosting.
I love the way that you're like, "Yeah, I'll smash it," and then I'll let you deal with it.
But yeah, if you see a dog trap, put a window through. Get a glass hammer.
So tell us about the second time. Did you walk away from that one as well?
No, I hung around for that.
So what happened there?
Guy came out. He was like, "What are you doing?" Like, he was like going to lose his ride, but the police had turned up by that point.
Yeah, I just think
It's
right?
Horrible.
Yeah, I would never leave my dog, even when it's not a hot day. I'm really worried about sort of leaving him in the car because it's just you know what it's like yourself when you're in the car. You get in and there's no aircon or your windows.
I'm really worried now that people are going to think I'm some common vandal. Can I just point out this was done to save a dog?
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it was not done to save a dog, but what I'm saying is you enjoyed the glass smashing bit. So
who doesn't?
You're like Superman, who will get there and go like, "I'll break the door down." Do you know in those films where I always go like, when I watch a film, right, and there's loads of damage in it, and then I always think to myself, how are they going to explain that to the police? So you've basically avoided all of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like the admin.
That's what you are. It's like Superman, but without the admin.
Yeah, I've got the hammer. I've done that bit. They can explain the road. I can't believe you haven't got one in the car.
No.
With overthinking, because they've got a little thing on the side of them which has got a razor blade inside it. It's so that in
case you have a bad gig. Like,
you're all right with that?
Why would I want that though?
It's because if the car tumbles and you're down a ditch or whatever and you can't get out and you've got your seatbelt and it's holding you in, you get it and it cuts through your seatbelt so you can get out and then get out the window.
I can't believe you haven't got
one. I've got one near the bedroom window as well, because if your whole house is on fire and you need to get out, double glazing, you need something to get through. Practical advice, this podcast. Think about it. I may
also,
have
it's
just
not
saved
helping
your
me
life.
Well, it's also not helping me overthinking, because then I'll be like, well, that's going to happen now. And then I'll need ladders out the other side of the window just in case there's something else. And do you not go send yourself into a spiral with all that thinking?
Yeah, that's why I've got grass on the other side. People laugh at my shitty grass, but I tell you what, it'll be good when they're all on their freshly laid patios with broken legs and I'm just dropping and rolling.
I mean, I think we've worked out whose OCD is worse.
Or
Barry, why have you got a trampoline outside? Always thinking.
Here's a
jump
top
onto
tip.
next door neighbour's roof.
If you don't have a glass hammer and you need to break a car window, either to get a dog out or you've driven into a ditch, your headrest on the back of your seat, pull it out, it'll come out all the way. The prongs on that are shaped to be for smashing windows in cars. That's what they're for. Little hack for you there.
Little hack for you there, but when you're next in the car, you just enjoy your ride. Take a podcast on and try not to think about all the terrible things that could
Not
happen
this
to
one.
you. Will you buy me one of those then?
Do you want a glass hammer?
I do now.
Hang on, I'm going to show you what it looks like.
Do you want a glass hammer?
Yeah, here we go. Like I say, it's in the bedroom next to the next to the window. There you go. Glass hammer. And
Oh, yeah. I see them on the train, don't they? They're in the glass boxes on the train.
Yeah, they just don't have to hit hard, and that's the blade to cut your seatbelt away. Use code
I'll be honest
Warriors when you visit Modi Glasshammers. That's MODI Glasshammers. Enter the code Warriors for 10% off and a free solicitor.
Do you know what, though? Like, all of that would be the least of my problems. I struggle to get out of bed in the morning, never mind out of a car wreckage. Do you know what I mean? Like,
would you just wait to be rescued?
I can't even lift the duvet off me. I'm so weak at bloody 7 a.m.
You wait for the fireman. That's what you'd be thinking. You say, oh, yeah, get some hunky firemen round. That's what you'd be waiting for.
Oh, right, let's do some other emails and then we'll do a worry of the week. It's time for your worries now. If you have a worry you'd like us to make ever so much worse, such as, I haven't got a glass hammer. Do I need one? Get involved. Stop messing with it. I can hear that. It's picking it up on the mic.
Sorry. I just put it back in its holster.
You don't hear this on off menu, do you? I'm just putting my glass
Ed Gamble
hammer.
walking around with a hammer.
I'm just putting my glass hammer back in its holster. No, you don't hear that. Anyway, if you have a worry you'd like us to make much worse, then do get involved. If you're a Patreon, slide into the DMs. By the way, now is a good time, more than ever, to join the Patreon because our ghost hunt with the Ghost Hunts is live now. We did a ghost hunt in collaboration with the Ghost Hunts. It is up on our Patreon. We've also got the very first special we ever did where it's Barry's Challenge. We've got another ghost hunt. We did the Mild High Club. We have an episode every Friday without fail that we put out.
Yeah, you can get priority seating at the live show. You can pick your own seat, which is something that's not available otherwise.
So yeah, loads of perks, good time to join. Patreon.com/The Warriors. Also, you get priority over messages, etc., etc. But if you're not,
I've got some merch, by the way, for the live show. Oh, I'm not going to show you it until the day of it. It's great. It's really good.
Is it something that's going to offend me?
No. Shout out to Claire. It's she's sorting us out again. She's great.
Yeah, we do like Claire. We do like anyone who does anything for us for free. So thank you, Claire. Thank you, Vicky, for dragging a banner up Arthur's seat.
Billboard at Cowgate. Cheers.
Don't do it, please.
Please do.
Thank you to glasshammer.com. That's not real. Don't put that in.
Don't put that in. That's... What's the worst that could happen, Haley? What if someone did?
I don't know.
Right.
It's probably a link to the bloody dark web. Right. So we've had an email. Are you putting glasshammer in now?
Glasshammer.com. Oh, it's a band.
Of course it is. They're probably playing the festival I'm doing next week. Oh, by the way, we had an email through ages ago. Actually, now is probably a good time to do it because do you know when we were doing band names?
Yeah.
So if you're not a regular listener to the pod, so me and Barry we've done some festivals this year, and some of the bands playing we've never heard of because obviously, Barry's a boomer and let's face it, I probably am too. So
probably about it.
We sort of read out names of bands and put a fake one in, and you sent them in. Now, we said we'd stop this, but we got a good one from David who emailed us in. So apologies, David, you sent this in May and it's now in August, but I'm going to do it now. You might not listen anymore, but if you do, David, thank you for sending it in.
You definitely won't be on the Patreon anymore if you've waited this long.
It wasn't on the Patreon. Because if it was on the
okay.
Patreon, I would have read it out, but straight away. So what we do is David has given us 5 bands. One of them is a fake band. The rest of them are real.
Okay.
Now, he says, "Hi, Hayley and Barry. Thought I'd drop you a line. First, to thank you for an excellent podcast." Why, thank you, David. And secondly, to represent the punk scene in having many ridiculously named bands for your game. From a recent festival, which of these bands didn't play Punk Invasion?
Surely there must be one called Punk on Your Face.
Oh god.
There must be. Oh yeah, got the punk on your face festival.
That is vile. There will be now. That's how you now some band are like, let's just have it. Right, here we go.
Yeah.
These are great, these. So only one is fake.
Okay.
The skin flicks. Dick spikes. Open wound. Spiky bras. Cheap sex. They all sound like your searches on her computer.
You're over the moon with that, aren't you? You're so happy. That's why you've been sitting on this for so long, waiting for the right opportunity for that gag. It's written all over your face. You're so happy.
Spiky bras, cheap sex. Go on, which one's fake?
I'm going to say, well, it's spiky bars or cheap sex, and I'm going to go for cheap sex. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, cheap. So, yeah, I can say cheap sex, actually. Spiky bras.
Well, you're actually wrong with both of those because it was open wound.
Really?
So thank you for your email, David. Sorry it took so long to read it. It was worthwhile for my joke. So... They're really good. Punk bands. Why didn't we think of punk bands?
I know. We missed a trick.
Anyway, we've had another email from Jonathan who says, Hi both, more of a gripe than a worry. Gripe ahead, Jonathan. Jonathan says, been to Nottingham today and was amazed at how many roadworks were blocking traffic constantly. Are they finally repairing the damage Barry's Spark lockbox did?
I did the damage in Pontefract, actually. But no one has noticed yet due to the overall landscape in general. Do you know that I, and you as well, have probably met or know the real life Sheriff of Nottingham?
Yes, I did know this.
Yeah.
Because it's Jonathan Mayer's husband.
Yeah.
Which his name is Leon. There you go. But we empathise with your worries.
I don't know if he had a badge or anything. I'd hope so.
Also, speaking of Nottingham, we're not going to moan about the roadworks too much because we're doing a live show there.
Oh,
Aren't we,
nice. Good work.
We are going to be doing the Warriors Olympics live. Get in your suggestions about what events we should do.
Some people have taken to WhatsApping me them. It's one of the reasons I'm coming off WhatsApp, actually. Nothing that is dangerous, right? And also nothing that will actually damage mine and Hayley's real life friendship, because some of them, like, it can't be stuff like, so you can hit each other the hardest, right? We can't. Like,
that was actually my suggestion. I don't see the problem.
Oh, was that you?
It wasn't. Yeah, nothing. Not like whose glass hammer can break the most car windows. Nothing. It's got to be stuff we could do on stage that's a little bit jovial.
Yeah, a bit of fun. Nothing that's actually going to hurt someone.
Also, just a shout out to Catherine, who has sent us some messages in. The reason I've not read them out, Catherine, is because they're related to previous episodes, so they might not make sense for this one. But we are getting them, and we do appreciate you commenting.
We get about one new listener every 3 months, and we really cannot afford to risk confusing them. So we've got to keep everything. We've got to be new listener friendly, purely down to the numbers. That's all I could say.
Speaking of regular listeners, Laura got in touch as well. She said, please no more talking about ailments or other diseases on the podcast. Ended up with a cold sore by Monday evening after listening to you guys talking about Hayley's. Now, I don't think that's from me, Laura, because in a previous episode, you did mention you went to visit the British Chippendales and you got your nose broke by a codpiece. Now, I haven't been that close. But it's not me who's giving you the cold sore.
It is a form of herpes, so I think we know what... I think... You're very, very valid point. Yeah, herpes and a broken nose in one night. You lucky girl.
it wasn't the same night before she gets a reputation. We need to cling on to the listeners. We have, Barry. Anyway.
What superpower do you think we've got where if we talk about something, it happens to the listeners?
Because if that was the case, we'd be like, oh, you tell 80 of your friends about this podcast.
Yeah, you don't all have your car windows put through.
Don't say that. Imagine how it happens.
You'd have shit
Right, let's
grass.
do something. Talk about something, Barry, that's going to happen to them.
I don't have anything good happening to me. Have you got anything good happening to you that you want to report on?
Well, no, I'd be doing it, wouldn't I? I wouldn't be on here with you if something good had happened.
You hear that? You hear that, listener? Right, yeah, do you know what? You can wrap up yourself. Go on.
He's have to go and cut himself out of his car seat. He's genuinely picking up the glass hammer and leaving.
No, I'm putting the Xbox on. You wrap this up.
That's the end of this week's episode. Thank you. Are you taking the piss? That's the end of this week's episode. Thank you for your support as ever. If you have an email, you just want to talk to us about something, you just want to mention it, you want to know what Barry's Xbox game is he's playing, get involved. The Patreon is there, patreon.com/The Warriors. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Don't forget, you've got to plug
Barry.
the live show as well. Plug the live show, the date, etc.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, date's important.
So he's literally turned his chair on like he's on fucking Mastermind playing on the Xbox. Right, turn that down. You finished? We are coming to Nottingham on the 10th of November to do the live show. All you need to do is go into Google. I mean, if you're on the Patreon, the link's on there. But or if not, type in NCF Comedy, The Warriors. Look, he's made up with himself. He's made up with himself.
What did you struggle through?
I'd glass hammer your computer right now if I was there. See you all next week. Bye. Barry.
Bye.
You've been on the wind up today. You have been listening to the Warriors podcast, hosted by me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dodds.
All artwork by John Cooper and Matthew Reed. All editing and audio by Hayley and Barry, with additional sound production by Grinters.
If you'd like to get in touch, then send us an email to thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter @thewarriorspod.
Thanks for listening.